Hey crafters, it's Janet with Crafting It Up in Creation. So coming at you today with a little bit of an extension of the Geode ornament that I made yesterday. I'll link that up in the iCards up here above in case you're interested. I am doing a week-long special of videos of Christmas ornaments this week. You can still be eligible for a drawing on Saturday, starting for today, tomorrow, and Saturday's videos are the ones that I'm going to specifically look at to make sure that you've commented and liked the video and that you are subscribed to my channel. It's too much trouble to go back and go through all 7 days, so we're just going to do Thursday through Saturday, but I hope that you will enjoy all the videos for this week as well as the ones that I've done in the series, and the playlist for the series will be linked at the end of the video. Now this open-faced ornament is from Michaels. I absolutely love this. It's kind of oblong shaped. The Dollar Tree has some this year that are smaller, and they have a really nice wide opening to those too, so you could still do the same type of ornament. We're still going to use this polyacrylic by Minwax to put inside of the ornament, just to make the glitter stick to the inside. And I'm going to do it about the same way. Now this is an iridescent black glitter, and look how when you show it through the light, all the different colors that you see in there. I absolutely love that. So I thought this would look so pretty, and definitely to make that geode. Now I started out with stream and gunmetal, but once again I ended up having to use that rose gold color to kind of bring in that pop of color. We're still going to use the alcohol blending solution, and we're going to use the little blending brush as well. And this is by Tim Holtz, but there are off-brands at Michaels and at Hobby Lobby for those. I believe they're all the same price, but depending on what store you're in and what the sale is that week, it's all the same. And I picked up a bag of these pine cones, and I'm going to break them all apart. I could probably find some of these out in my yard, but finding some that are in good condition is quite challenging at times. And these do have a little pleasant cinnamon scent, so I absolutely love that. I tried breaking them off with my fingers. It didn't quite work. I tried even using scissors. It didn't quite work. So I ended up using little snips that I use for my jewelry, and these are a pair of the older ones that honestly get on my nerves because the handles keep falling off of them. So I thought I would use these, and I go in and I just kind of break off the little pieces of the pine cone. And that's what it looks like. And it doesn't really matter if it's not a whole piece or half a piece, because sometimes you can fit them up under each other easier. So I'm going to take my little syringe like I did yesterday and add that polyacrylic to the inside of this ornament. And then I'm going to just roll it around the ornament as best as I can to cover the entire inside of the ornament. And then I'm going to let it drip into the can of the polyacrylic this time instead of a cup. But I'll just kind of hold it over the can when it's done. And honestly, this was the tedious part because it took a little while for all that to kind of drip out of there. But you're better off letting as much of it as you can of the excess drip out, because otherwise your glitter will kind of clump in that area and will sometimes pull apart off of the ornament. So then I added that glitter to the inside and just rolled it around in the same way. And it did really good coverage. In all honesty, you don't need to cover it all because you're going to add things to it. And I'm going to show you some different things that you can add to it. I have some Reindeer Moss. This is from the Dollar Tree. Just watch your packages. This is Super Moss. I just got this one the other day. It's all purple moss because I've used about all the other purple that I had, but it's so pretty. And this is kind of expensive. This is about $9. It's a Mossy Mat, and it's peel and stick. I used a coupon on this. I had a 50 or 60% off coupon at Joann's this past week and used that for that. And then this is an old bag of pine cones. I've had them forever, but they also have them at the Dollar Tree now. Look, little mini pine cones, and they even had them in white. So these are already covered to kind of look like they're snow covered. I thought that was really cute. I really do have enough pine cones, but I thought that was very cool that the Dollar Tree was carrying them as well. I also picked up some of these little cobblestone figurines. I thought they would be fun to add possibly to the inside of these ornaments as a winter scene, because it's going to be kind of a winter scene ornament. I kind of wanted to do something fairy themed, but there weren't any fairy things out right now. Some of these little mini tree trimmings, they come from AC Moore. These look like little lanterns. I thought maybe these would be fun to add to it. I've got some little plastic deer. These as well came from AC Moore. Got a couple other things that I believe as well, but I love those little mini tree trimmings. These little festive figures were $2. I actually got these at the Dollar General store, and they do have them again this year. I actually bought this pack last year, but they did bring those back. And they're really tiny, so they're really fun to add to some of these little scenic ornaments, or even those little like mason jar ornaments that they have at the Dollar Tree. And these tiny treasure trees are from Michael's. They're in that white color. I'm going to use a couple of those in the ornament. And I did pick up some acorn tops out of my backyard. I thought that I might use those as well. And these are little wood pile pieces. They're just little wood rounds. They're from Hobby Lobby. They're like $4.99 a bag, I believe is what it was, or maybe $5.99. But these are the perfect shape to kind of go inside some of these little ornaments and kind of give you like a little bit of a flat surface, or to use as steps on the outside. Dollar Tree has started carrying this berry garland. It is a really pretty, they have this gold, and then they also have this white that's kind of like metallic shine to both of those. And they also had a red, but I have tons of red pip berries, so I figured that I would just get the two that I didn't have. And then they also carry Reindeer Moss at the Dollar Tree. Some of it is harder than some others that I have picked up, so I decided to use that in the bottom of this ornament. I did use hot glue to attach a lot of different things to these ornaments. It did not melt them or anything. It did kind of get it semi-hot. The only ornament I've melted is the one that accidentally got set up against the hot glue gun. My desk is a mess. So I just basically am going to show you some of the different things that I ended up adding, but I throw in some of the reindeer moss. I throw in some of the thick plushier moss in there. I put the little wood round in there. I did not wait for this to dry overnight because I was kind of in a hurry to get this put together. So I do move some of the glitter around on the inside, but it ends up not being an issue. I figure if some of the green shows through the ornament, then it kind of looks like the geode has an opening per se. And it almost looks like inside, to me, if you're looking on the inside, like a starry night scene. And so I wanted to do fairy themed, but I don't have some little fairy pieces that I put in there. I ended up making it woodland themed, but I think I'm going to go back and do a fairy one because I need to do some ornaments for a fairy tree. I think that would be really super cute. And maybe leave the geode part out and just decorate it all woodland themed. So we'll see. Maybe that will be tomorrow's video. Make sure you come back at the same time. Same time, same channel. I know some of my times have been a little off this week because I've had some uploading issues. I'm off from work this week, which made it very convenient. It's not even why I picked this week to do them, but I wanted to do them ahead of the holiday season. So if you're interested in making these, then you have time to get the supplies, come up with maybe some alternative ideas on your own, and can make some of these, you know, for gifts or craft shows or whatever. And I'm basically just showing you all the different things that I keep on adding in here. And I ended up making 2 of these. So I'll kind of share the second one towards the end of the video. I did show it at the very beginning as well, but and the little cute snowman that I used in that one. I did battle some with the little glue hanging out here and there, so I did take my little heat gun to it, just barely, to get rid of some of the little glue strands. But I just add whatever I think looks good. Now Saturday's video, I'm going to do a giveaway as well. I mentioned that a little earlier. It's going to be for some alcohol markers that I have from Spectrum Noir that I got at Tuesday morning. And so it's going to be a super fun giveaway, so make sure you have liked, commented, and subscribed to my channel. I am getting on the cusp of 100,000 subscribers, and I'm super excited about that. It's been really hard this last 8,000 subscribers. Like, it'll tell me I'm up 1,700 for the month, but my subscriber count has been about the same for at least 6 or 7 months now. It's so peculiar. So I was hoping with this, even having this ornament special, that would help, boost. Plus I'm doing, regular videos as well for this. And if you follow me along, you know that I'm not a regular poster. I kind of just do it as I'm able to and post things. Sometimes I do 2 videos in 2 days, and then it's a whole nother week before you see one or 2. So I do apologize for that. I would like to get on a better schedule. So we'll see. It might not happen till after Christmas. This is about as regular schedule as I can get. And I'm showing how little and cute that little deer is. And the glue to go on the bottom of his feet works out really well because his feet are kind of joined together. I just love him. I thought he was very sweet looking last year. I'm also part of a Not So Secret Santa, or a swap that's over on Ida's channel. I'll link it up in the iCards here as well, and that will be coming up soon. I think it's due by tomorrow. So I have everything ready. I just need to package it all up and send it out. There's my cute little reindeer. And I put in some of the purple moss, some of the green moss, the reindeer moss, and some of the other thicker, fluffier moss. I really love that stuff. Now this one I did do a little bit backwards of the very first one that I created. I did the alcohol inks after I decorated some of the inside, which it didn't really matter too much because everything's pretty stable in there. But it probably would have been just a little bit easier if I would have done my alcohol ink to begin with. So I'm going to go over this with that really pretty stream color, and I'm going to kind of hold it up so you can see the difference in the color and what a difference that makes. I really wish that I had some black alcohol ink. I may have to look and see. Somebody mentioned a galaxy ornament in yesterday's comments, and I thought, that's a brilliant idea. So I may even try a couple of the suggestions that you all have given me and do like a little separate video for that. I think that would be fun. If I can limit myself to just one and just do it, record it, and show it, I think that'll work out really well. Somebody else mentioned doing a little animal themed ones with the faux fur, and I thought, well, that would be super fun too. So we shall see. Janet's going to try to make it happen. And there's the difference between that stream and then just the black underneath of it. So as you can see, it doesn't even matter almost what color glitter you use under there, because you can change the look of it with the alcohol ink on the outside. And this time I only did 2 of these, but I have another ornament in mind to share with you, possibly for tomorrow's, but it may be Saturday's video. I'm starting to think of a whole lot of different ideas to use for like a fairy tree. Now I used the Mix-It of gunmetal all over this one. I really like adding the drops of the Mix-It-ive and then adding that alcohol blending solution in the center of it, so it kind of looks like it circles around, because I think it gives such a cool effect when you place it down on there. But as you can see, the gunmetal doesn't really give a pop. It does give a good cover of making that like a grayish blue in there, and I really like that, so I put it all over the ornament as well. But I am going to go back and add that rose gold color, because it really just gives that pop. And I'm going to kind of show you exactly what I'm talking about. So I've got the dots here, and I'm going to put in that blending solution in the center of them. And if you keep pouncing over the same area, it's all going to kind of mix. But if you just pounce it one time and pull it up, you can kind of see how it'll put that mixative in a circular motion. And I kind of feel like that's what helps give it that kind of like geode look. Now, I did mention it from yesterday's video to today. You do need the little felt rounds that go on the top of that tool. So if you have any questions, see yesterday's video for sure. And here are my little cut up pieces of the pine cone. And I'm gonna slowly glue those around the top edge. I love the look that it gives this to kind of give it that woodland theme. So if you have a woodland type theme tree anyway, this would be so cute. I've seen so many cute videos or stunning ornaments that kind of go with that woodland theme, and like the birch wood look is really cool. And I'm just going to go ahead and add all these around the top, and I only go down about 3 layers of the pine cones as I'm adding them. And I kind of go in underneath of them and then shove them up in there. And a lot of them I kind of hold in place when I first started out, just so that they got a good hold until some of that glue set. But I really love the look that this gave it. You'll have to let me know if you like that or not. Now this is a piece of pine trim. It's almost like a pipe stem or a pipe cleaner. And it's from Hobby Lobby. I think they're like $2.99 a pack. So all their Christmas stuff is 50% off. So it's like such a good deal. It's like $1.50. And I just kind of wrapped it around there just to give it a little bit of greenery on there. And I wrapped it around the bottom. I'm going to add some more of the moss in between some of the little steps there. Those little wood rounds are cute. And then I decided to even shove a little bit of moss in between some of the pine cones. I thought that looked super cool. So this is the other one that I did before I actually decorated it. And then this is the little snowman that I used. He's from Michael's. He was $5.99, but he was 40% off. And I absolutely just loved its little face, and it's pink. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. And here are the 2 ornaments hanging on the tree. I did put a little piece of moss on the outside of the ornament too there. Just strategically placed it there. No rhyme or reason to a lot of this stuff. But I thought that was super cute. And I'm trying to show just all the details within the ornament. So I'll just kind of slowly go over it. So I just want to say thanks so much for stopping by. I'm so glad you came by and spent some time with me. I hope I've given you some ideas for a woodland ornament. And I hope that you will check out the playlist at the end of this video, where I have tons of other ornaments that I have done. This is my week-long series special, so there is a new video every day this week. But I did do one every Saturday, starting way back in August on the 24th. So I've got tons and tons of ideas and hopefully inspiration of ornaments that you can make for yourself as gifts for craft shows, or like when you have to do inexpensive gifts for a lot of family or friends or co-workers. So I hope that these give you tons of ideas and that you are enjoying this series. Thanks so much again. I hope you all are having a great day. Take care and God bless. And I did include some stills at the end here of some of the ornaments and pictures, just to give you an idea of what they look like, a little bit different than from the video. Make sure you come back and join me tomorrow, and I'll have another video for a new Christmas ornament again. Thanks so much for stopping by. Take care.